Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mariluz. I'm going to try to recreate this awesome look done by Knook from MakeupbyAn. And she used a popular Jaclyn Hill palette, came up with a sick smoky cut crease eye tutorial, and I kind of want to do that as well. Now I have a computer next to me to see what she's doing, and I'm just going to show what I would do. So in my own way, I'm going to have fun around this. Let's do this. She is so pretty. Okay, so the first thing she does is set her primer, and I already done that with my RCMA No Color Powder, and I use my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre as a primer. And first she's going to start using the Silk Cream shade. It's right over here. And she's going to use this one as a transition color. So I'm going to take my Sigma E40. I always use that one for transition shades. And I'm going to apply it all over my crease. I feel like Silk Cream is the standard for transitions on this palette. Like when you see the palette and you've done makeup for a little while, you kind of know, and you want to use this one as a transition. Now next step, I feel like it's going to be a lot difficult. So I don't want to continue honestly, but I'm going to do my best. Don't judge. We're not judging here. We're just, cheering each other up. Okay, so I think I'm okay with Silk Cream, or at least the intensity of this. So let's see. Okay, so next she takes the shade Abyss, right, this black over here, and she has this really cool brush, but the only thing I found that looked kind of similar was the Revlon Photo Ready Kajal. It's honestly a black eye pencil. It's just a regular black eye pencil, but it has this fill tip at the end. This is the closest I could find to the brush she used. She used like an Anastasia brush. And I feel like this is the key for rocking her eye makeup look, and it's making the shape of the cut crease. I think I'm gonna start in this area over here. Ooh. Okay, that worked. So if you don't have a brush like that, any tip like this one will work. Okay, so slowly but surely I'm going to... Oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. She started very below here. I thought this thing was gonna work, but I'm not so sure. Let me see if I can find another one. I found an eyeliner brush. It's the Sigma E05, and it has this tip right over here. Can you see it? Ooh. Let me see if I can fix the mess I made over here. Can you see what I'm doing? This curve, I'm not liking that curve at all. Hopefully we can fix that once we blend it. Let me see if I can just reshape this bottom here, since we're gonna blend anyway, so hopefully that works. And then continue to shape that up. Oop. Nope, I went too nuts down there. All right, this is the best I could do. You try your best, okay?
And I'm using an eyeliner brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills to create this line.
Okay, so I listened again, and she just used an eyeliner pencil, so I feel like this will work. And she intensifies the color. So let's try to do that. I feel like if I intensify, I'm just gonna mess it up, but I want to be teacher's pet. So we are going to intensify. This could probably work. I feel like that's as intense as I want it to be. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's move on.
So now I'm going in with the shade Jada, and I'm going to blend this right on top of the line.
Okay, I feel like this one's gonna be the next key step, and it's blending the green color on top of this black shade. And I believe she used the color Jada. I have to listen again because I'm not really sure, but yeah, I feel like she used this color right over here, Jada. And she starts blending that black line with that green shade, and she instructs us to not go very up, so just keep it like right in the line. I'm not going to use the same brush as her because I honestly don't have it, but I don't know, maybe this brush is not the best one because it's not picking up. Okay, I was just using the wrong shade entirely. I had to rewind the video. I feel like I'm like Dory, you know, short-term memory loss. I'm gonna take this shade. It's the shade, oh yes, okay, it is the shade Jada. It's just not this one because this one's Diva. So Jada is this color right here. I was kind of confused at some point, but yes, it is the color Jada. I was just using the wrong shade. Okay, so I'm gonna take that previous brush that I was using initially, the small taper blending brush, and I'm going to blend that black out. Oh, now it looks like her. What is wrong with you, Mariluz? What is wrong with you? It's looking cool, guys. I think we can do this. Okay, she says to use the most product like in the line, but I kind of saw her doing this straight over here. Let's see. I'm excited to use this makeup tutorial, like the green smoky eye, because I bought the palette for that section over there. Now I know what to do with those colors. Otherwise it would have been a mess. Okay, let me repeat it one more time just to refresh my memory. Okay, so I noticed her black line, it's way more intense than mine. This is the key to make the cut crease intense, you know. I'm going out of shape here. And blend it. Probably could have fixed that shape, but if you've seen my video, the playing with makeup, you know I've had struggles with that curve for the cut crease. Okay, let's see what we're supposed to do next. She blends this color more, like more up than what I had, so I tried to do that a little bit off camera, see if it worked. And she also uses this shade over here, Enchanted. It's a dark shade. It can look black in the camera, but it's really like a greenish shade. And she explains to use one like in between the colors, like not black but not, you know, green. So with that color we're going to with that color we're going to intensify that black line that we did. Yeah, I feel like it's coming together. And I'm using the same brush that I used to do the line at the beginning, the eyeliner brush. And she kind of blends it a little bit lower. I don't want to discourage anybody, but it's not looking the same. It probably was too intense over here, but I'm sure she'll clean that with concealer, so I'm not that worried. I don't know if I'm blending too much, but in my case they are kind of blending all together, so I'm gonna try to pop a little bit more green on top here. Man, now more than anyone I want this to work. It would be so cool if I can. I think I'm missing this shape over here. It's gonna just, can you see that? It just looks like a straight line. I could probably use like a little bit more over down here. Okay, I'm not gonna try to fix it because that's how I ruin everything. let's just go to this next step, okay?
And you can see now already that it starts to look better. And if you find it too...
Okay, so I feel like she just moves on to the concealer. That was pretty quick. Did I do this right? Just tell me. It should be okay. Let's move on with the concealer, okay? Okay, I'm gonna use my Tarte Tape Shape Concealer, or Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm going to take a brush. I kind of want to use this brush over here. I'm gonna do my best. See if that works. Okay, so I feel like she lets that black line guide her. I blinked. Dang, this is harder than I thought. I mean, I knew it was hard, but... just close the eye. Don't let it open. If you open it, you're gonna want to blink and it's not gonna work. Okay, so... I'm not mad now. Not mad. Oh my god. I think we did it. Now I'm super excited. Let's see if this works. Clean a little bit more over here. And I see her doing this too, like blending the concealer onto your foundation. This eye look is bomb. I mean... Alright, so I think she's gonna set it up, but I'm going to keep watching her video and I will continue with the next step.
I created my crease. I already knew that.
Alright, Anne, just like you said, we use concealer and snatch we look. Now she sets the eyeshadow up with the shade in light. It's this white over here. It is not a matte, it's kind of like kind of shimmery shade, but it's really pretty. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques to set this up. Okay, looking pretty. Oh, this white shade with this greenish shade, they match so well together. They pair very well. I probably would use another brush too. I changed brushes. One that packs color, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Oh yeah. A lot better now. Okay, let me make sure that she like sets this part as well. Wait a minute. I already messed up. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. And I watched this video twice already. What is wrong with me? Okay, so she doesn't set the entire concealer with the in light shade. She only sets the beginning of it right over here. This shade is called Queen. I'm sorry, Queen. I'm gonna take that shade, and this, I know she's not going to apply it all over. She's going to like put it right in the middle. Hopefully it blends well with the shade that I already placed, because I didn't know. I totally forgot. Okay, it's working. So we haven't done any huge damage yet. Can we take a moment to just breathe this eye makeup look? I know it's not done yet, but I'm already so excited about it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here and I'm going to keep watching the video. Okay, so what she does is, after we kind of transition between the in light shade, the white shade we used, and this Queen shade, she uses another one, like to just create another transition. And the color is called Firework. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just finish this first. So she uses the shade Firework. Let me make sure I'm pointing the right shade because this is not gonna happen again. Okay, so oh, it's the one right next to Queen. Yep, this shade right here. She asked us to apply it beside the Queen shade and a little bit on top of it. So we're just gonna leave like a little bit of line there. That way we can mix it up. And this is gonna make our eyeshadows be more warm. That's what she wanted, so I think I'm ruining this. Let me see. Careful, because it's looking so pretty for now. I feel like I messed that Queen shade a little bit, so I'm just going to go back to the Queen shade and kind of transition it over here. Okay, so for the next part, we are going to take two shades. We're going to mix two shades at this point. We're going to take Jada, no, Diva. Ugh, what's wrong with me? All right, Diva and Pool Party. Pool Party is the prettiest shade. Like, if I need to choose one shade of the entire palette, I will say this one's my total favorite. It is so pretty. So she's gonna mix those two. I'm gonna put Diva first and then Pool Party second. And she's going to apply that in the outer, or she did. We're just following. We're gonna apply that in the outer part of our cut crease. She explains the reason why, but I can't, that's too much info for me to tell you. Yeah, probably taking too much of Pool Party. So let me take, instead of dipping into Diva first and then Pool Party, I think I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna do Pool Party first and then Diva. And do the same thing. Okay, so I messed up again. I mean, like I said, short-term memory loss. She just goes all the way to this part over here of the eye. Like, she doesn't bring it all the way out here like I did. She just brings it up here, and then she takes this shade Jada and kind of merges this outer corner over here. So hopefully I can use the shade Jada and fix it a little bit. Okay, so she goes all the way up here and she says not to be afraid to mix it up with these other shimmery shades. So let's see if it blends well here. Like I said, I'm not mad at this. Okay, so for the next step, she's gonna use glitter. And I don't have loose glitter. I only have my magnificent, the Stila glitters, the magnificent thing, blah, 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 whatever. I'll write it down below in the description. And I'm going to put that like right in the middle, like between this area over here. I think I'm going to use the same brush I used to apply the concealer and create the cut crease, this one right over here. And I'm going to take the Stila glitter, open it up, and place the brush, take the glitter with the brush, and then apply the glitter in the middle. Now her glitter, I feel like it's a lot prettier, but this is all I have. Okay, so let's see what's the next step.
MAC Cosmetics Mix Medium Gel. So what I do.
Okay, so now she does the wing eyeliner, but while I was looking her eye look, I feel like the green shade goes a little bit more up. I feel like I have too much skin on my eyes. Like, my eyes are so much wider over here that I could probably use a little bit more greenish. So I'm gonna try to fix it. Hopefully I don't ruin it like everything I do. I'm gonna try to get the shade Jada, not Diva, Jada, and probably blend a little bit more up here. I don't know. Don't ruin it because it's looking so pretty for now. So should we try a wing liner? She has a specific video to show how she does her wing liner. I'm not going to go into that, but I could always tag that video on the description box below, that way you can see it. I'm just going to try a wing liner. I have, you know, it's a coincidence, I do have the same gel liner she uses. I have the Sigma gel liner, and I have a Sigma brush too. Okay, I put that line here to guide me, and I'm going to keep filling this over here. I think we're gonna be okay. And then I ruined it. I ruined it. Okay, let me try and fix it. Let me see if I can fix this. Alright, I'm gonna stop there because I'm pretty sure I am going to mess this up in some way. Like right now. Alright, now she's gonna work with her bottom lash line. She uses a pencil, like a nude pencil. I think I have one from NYX Cosmetics. Oh man, at some point I thought I was recording with the mic on, and I don't know. I'll probably check if it works, but hopefully the audio in this last little part was good. Okay, so I'm gonna get this jumbo eye pencil. I'm gonna use this one. It's from NYX. It's not a nude pencil, but it's the closest I got. And this one's in the shade Sparkle Nude, number 625. And I'm going to use, I'm gonna place that in my bottom, like in my, how do you call that? I forgot. In this part right over here. So that is done, and now I feel like she uses a black shade, so let's see. She uses this flat definer, and she goes into the shade Abyss. It's one of the first shades we used to create the line, this black right over here. And what she does is she puts this shade right underneath this bottom lash line. So we're carefully going to place that in the bottom lash line. There you go. Can you see that there? Yeah. Okay. Don't go all the way in like I did, please. She doesn't do that. Okay. Okay, and then she takes this color right here. Let me see how it's called. Hunts. It's right next to the fireworks we used, and she blends the black shade out. I'm going to use a pencil brush. I'm going to use my Sigma E30. Okay, so I feel like I just ruined everything. I went too low with that Hunts shade. Okay, I could probably fix that little Hunts shade, but I don't know how to. But anyways, so just don't mess it up, okay? Don't mess it up. Now we are going to highlight the makeup eye look, and she uses the shade in Light. You know, the white shade that we used at the beginning, this shade right here. And she's going to apply that in her inner corner. And I'm using a detail brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to highlight that. Very pretty. Okay, now she says that to use creamsicle, like where we put hunts. So I'm probably just getting ahead of myself, like I always do. I should just stop, honestly. I'm running and I need to crawl. Okay, so we're gonna use this shade Creamsicle. And Creamsicle is this shade right over here. A shade that I messed up this morning. This shade, I know, don't mind my dirty palette. Okay, so we are going to take Creamsicle and we are going to smoke that out at the bottom too, like in the bottom lash line. Bring it all together. Ah. Okay, so that, I think that worked. It's a lot better now. Okay, now I'm going to highlight this part over here with that same shade in light. I don't think she says that, but I'm pretty sure she has it. So highlight, baby, highlight.
Use the Scuba mascara from the Balm Cosmetics, my absolute favorite mascara at the moment.
And now my favorite part, mascara. I love mascara. She uses falsies on this one, but I don't have it, and that's okay. And in the bottom lash line too. Now the true challenge is to recreate that one more time on this other eye. So let me see if I can do that off camera and I'll be back, okay? All right, I did it. I recreated it again in this other eye. I'm gonna be honest, I felt like it was a little bit more difficult to recreate it once more. What's sad about all of this, even though I did had a lot of fun and I did love recreating this look, is that I'm probably just going to watch Netflix after this and nothing else. Now, since I am being very open about this, I feel like I think I won't use this eye look to go out at all. Just because if you know me on a personal level, you know I'm a little bit into the shyer side, if that makes sense. But I am a shy person, and when I go out, I always tend to go to natural looks, very wearable, everyday looks. This one is like, let's go clubbing kind of look, and I'm not that person. Now, while I was finishing my makeup, I did review the footage a little bit, and I noticed my audio wasn't the best. So I do apologize. I don't think there's a way I can fix it at this point. Anyways, let's discuss this eye makeup look in the comments down below. Let me know. I mean, does it complement my eyes or my eye shape? Should I just try another different kind of tutorial, like not cut creases at all? Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching me and joining me on this journey. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you in this little family. I will see you soon. Bye.